Okay, hi there, Facebook. I thought this would be a little bit of fun. So, this was definitely an impromptu training session. So, this little pup's owner just messaged me to see how she's doing. So I thought, oh, you know what? I might as well do a live to show her how she's been getting on. So, this is Cherry. I don't think she's decided on a name actually, but hopefully she'll join and she might enlighten us as to the puppy's name. But anyway, so she is a female puppy at the litter. They're obviously she's Badger's little sister. So I haven't obviously done as much with her as I have with Badger. Because obviously I'm going to be having him here longer. But I thought, you know what, it'd be a bit of fun to do a bit of training. As I said, her prospective owner has just messaged to say how she's getting on. So I thought, oh, you know what, why not? So I'm going to just do a bit of play. And you can see she's a bit of a live wire. And I'm going to do a little bit of shaping with her, which she hasn't done before. So let's see what happens, yeah? So here, pup, look. Ooh, look, puppy. There we go. Okay, so again, hopefully you can see. Let me move back. There we go. So obviously, I've played with the puppies since I've had them, or since they've been born. Well, not really since they're born, but since they've been able to move around and play. So she's got good interaction with the toy. She doesn't know to bring it back. So a toy that's long is really good to start playing with your puppy with, because again, as I mentioned earlier in the previous slides, you can control where it goes and what have you. And if the puppy leaves your space, you can always keep hold of the toy. So my preference is obviously having a longer toy. I like to touch the puppy. Oh gosh, let me put that mat here. So thinking about their joints. Hang on. There we go. So a little bit of play. Which she plays really, really nicely. And I'm gonna again jump in the deep end, teach her to release the toy. So I've got my tidbit in my hand. Okay, thank you. Oh yes. Oh, she says I like my food. Now she's very, very foodie, as you can see. So I'm going to see if she can switch back to toy play now. Hey, oh, she can. Yeah, good. Let's do another rep. Thank you. Good. Nice. Good. So there you go. It's here. Good girl. Good. There we go. Good. So switching from toy play while she's occupied with food. Going to move my toy out of the way. I'm going to just stick it around my neck like a scarf. Yeah, if it becomes a distraction for her, then once it's her first little training session, I will probably move it out of her way. Okay, so let's do some little hand touches, which she's definitely not done before. But as you can see, because she's food motivated, it makes my life a little bit easier. Ready? Hang on. Let's get you over here. Right, oh. Yep. Nice. Good. There we go. Nice one. Ready? Oh, hang on. So, yep. Good. So pretending like I'm eating or engaging with my hands just draws the puppy's attention to me. And then I can introduce a little hand touch. Hand touches can be used in so many ways. Yep, good, nice. And I'm delivering the food in the hand. Now you have to be mindful, get that tugger. Yeah, that they can lick, if that's the case. So you want to be watching for that. Yeah, thank you. Good. Good, so I'm going to just do another rep there. Oh, hang on. You're a little gannet, aren't you? Hang on. Ready? Yep, good. There it is. There. Good girl. Well done. Well done, pup. Ooh. Another one. Yep. Nice. There we go. Good. So I'm going to move on now. So let's see if I can get some positions out of her, or at least an SIT. See if you can do that one. So because she's so manic on her food, just going to wait her out. So I'm going to just grab onto you. So I'm going to have my hand a little bit higher. Good. Almost. Good girl. Yeah, good, nice. So she fluked that one, so she's so manic on the food. Come here. Yep, good. So she put her bum on the floor. Good, whoop. Yep, good, nice. That's a better one. Good girl. Hang on. All she wants to do is jump at it. Good. Yep, nice. Just waiting her out, lifting my body up. Okay, and let's get the tug. Get the tug. Whoa. So I like to, as I said yesterday, I like to introduce the switching between toys and food really, really early. Because she's now thinking about the food. I want to make sure I put lots of effort into her toy play. Yeah, thank you. Good. Good. Okay, so that she's committed to coming back onto it. Good girl. So let's just do a little bit of food following, which they have done as puppies. Come here. There we go. Yep. Good. Good girl. Let's do you this way. Come here. Good. Yep. Good girl. Good girl. Good. So let's move on to, okay, let's try this one. Yeah, good. Nice. Okay. Good. Yep. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. Ooh. Good girl. There we go. Good girl. Break. Let me move that a bit there. There we go. So shuffle my backside backwards. Let's see if she then works out to get on it. So positioning the item really close helps them obviously be successful. Limiting the distraction of the environment. She's focused on the food, so she's not really thinking about the light blue item, but that's a good lesson for her to learn. So I'm going to see if she just... Good girl. So she looked at it. Good girl. So I'm going to wait her out. She's just thinking about the food again, so I want to teach her really early on that the way to get the food is to offer behaviour. So let's figure that out. Just clutching it to my chest. So I'm going to mark her if she gets off. Good girl. Good, that was good. Well done. Now bearing in mind she's just eaten as well. Just had her afternoon meal. She's good, nice. Pop, pop. Good. So she acknowledged it. Feeding her more on the item. Good. Yep. Good. There we go. Good girl. Here, it's here. Look, it's here. It's there. It's in this hand. It's in this hand. Good girl. Good. Okay, break. Oh, that's good. Let's see if she goes back on again. Clutching my hand. Good girl. Good. Yeah, look. Yeah, yeah. So she broke contact from just lunging at the food and she sort of turned towards it. So I'm going to really be lenient with what I shape at first, okay? But I want some sort of recognition of her stepping on the item. So I'm going to clutch my hands to my chest, wait the dog out. Nice, good. So she looked at it. So I'm going to actually put the treat on the item. So good, to draw her attention to it. A little bit more. Good, nice. There. There. Good. She's so into my hands and what my hands are doing, she's not really thinking about the behaviour. So I just want to see if she makes a little bit more effort. Does it get on there? Yep, good. Okay. Ooh. There. There, good girl. Yep. Good. Just keeping it. That's better. Good girl. There you go. Good. Good girl. Nice. So all a little bit fluky at this stage, but that's absolutely fine. It's just getting the ball rolling. Next session I would do with her, if I was training her regularly, would be to try and see if she can get a bit more awareness of the actual item. But for this session, not a problem at all. Break. Good girl. So let's get you off that. And we go back to some play. Oh, hang on. Hey, you. Whoa. Whoa. Good. So switching back to toy play. That's it. Ooh. For some reason, they like the string of the toy. Yeah! Get that toy. That's it. Okay, got that bit, the fluffy bit. Shh. Good. So playing, making sure I'm moving the toy. Good girl. Yeah. Whoosh. Whoosh. Yeah. Good girl. That's better. Whoa, good. So now she's a bit more into the game. Whoa, you lost it. You lost it. Good. So making sure the surface that I'm training on is appropriate for the puppy. Yeah. Good girl. Yeah. Well done. That'll do. Well done. So nice quick little session there with the puppy, with Cherry. Just starting the ball rolling, similar to what I did with Bubblegum or Badger. She's a little bit more fast and furious, so I would need to be thinking about that in my training sessions. So she's obviously really got really a lot of food drive. She loves her food, so that would be a consideration if I was to be training her. I'd want to establish really early the concept of thinking when the food is present, because that could be a big distraction. You saw with her, she got a bit almost headless with the food, which is a great asset for a puppy this young. It means you can teach them a lot of stuff really, really quickly, but we want to make sure that the puppy is absorbing the information as opposed to just thinking food, food, food. So she's got a nice little bit of movement there. We did a couple of hand touches, did some food luring, did a bit of shaping, start to shape the sit with her. So nice little easy session. With puppy training, it should be, it should just be a series of games that you play. So chucked her in the deep end, you know, why not see what she can do. Really, really lovely responsive puppy, even if I do say so myself. Really, really into the you know, training and playing and engaging, which is really, really nice. And obviously very, very food driven and got good toy drive. So yeah, really, really nice little session. That's what training should look like with babies. Yeah, it should be so they don't even know that they're being taught anything, but those little seeds have been sown. So don't know if there's any questions. Let's have a quick look. I don't know if Julie did join us. Oh yeah, there she is. So I don't know whether you've got a name, Gillian, or but yeah, I will be calling her Cherry. Did you have a name? I think you did have a name. I can't remember what your final decision was, but yeah. So fun session with the puppy. You can see she's a bit of a live wire. So different energy to Badger. Badger's got, you know, obviously a lot of drive and desire, but a little bit more thoughtful. And he's actually probably, she's quite wild. So that would be something to consider as you're training her to adapt. Not all puppies are the same. You need to adapt to the individual and think about that in your training and how you approach teaching them. So yeah, just a quick little fun training session with me, with the puppy. Lots more like this I'm going to be delivering on Puppy Perfect, obviously with Badger and my other dogs that you saw this morning with Tofu. I'll be doing obviously training throughout this week with Badger and Tofu, showing things that I do with puppies to get them, you know, form that relationship, get them into me, start sowing those seeds for the dog that I want them to develop into, and also moving forward, things that I do to create confidence in my dogs. She can eat the furniture. To create confidence in my dogs and to eventually have dogs that I like to live with and own. So yeah, fun training session. I love puppy training. I could do it all day. So yeah, all right guys, see you later.